Straight back. No slouchies.
Straight back.
Straight back.
Am I shiny? Am I oily from
No,
all
you're
that
good.
rocking?
You look great.
All the rocking.
Makeup on set.
Some powder.
Thank you for joining us on Canary Sessions. My name is Hudson, and today in the studio we have the Genuine. Guys, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Hurricanes fly, hit you right between the eyes. Oh, the fluttering light used to burn up both your sides. Oh, I'm keeling over again. Lord, I can make amends. Weathering the storm, sinking like a stone till it forces against me. All the wrong I've done, sinking like a stone, sinking like a stone. Oh, 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 oh. The fever of a night shakes the sickness of a sight. So a little bit of fright makes the words as sharp as knives. So I'm killing over again. Lord, I can make amends. Weathering the storm, sinking like a stone till it forces against me. All the wrong I've done, sinking like a stone, sinking like a stone. Taken back by the words unsaid, I'm afraid of I am. We've arrived at our end. That's where we began. We've contrived all our fears like this for a long time. The weather may subside, but it's only out of sight. Oh, we'll hang it up to dry just to drown another night. Oh,
So can you go down the line and introduce yourselves for us, please?
My name is Matthew Elevato.
I'm Kate Elevato.
And I'm Devin Forkel. Not Elevato.
How did you guys meet each other?
Ooh, loaded question.
Well, Devin and I have known each other for the longest. We grew up together. We've known each other since we were almost toddlers. And me and Matthew met. We all went to high school together, though, but we didn't really hang out in high school. We didn't hang out until after high school, and so that's where we met. We actually met at a coffee shop open mic night. So.
Did you play at the open mic night, or?
It was a place where I kind of learned my chops how to singer-songwriter style play music. Wrote my own music for a little while. Shortly after met Kate there, she was a frequenter.
I did not play at the open mic.
She did
I
not
just
play.
Sat there and made goo-goo eyes at him.
Yeah, and they worked because now we're married,
Aw.
and that it's working so far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So far, we're
that's
in
good. Yeah, there's time will tell.
Yeah.
And then after I've been writing for a little while, I asked Kate for advice on a few songs, and we did our own thing where we started writing together and we loved it, and then we incorporated Devin a little bit after that and turned everything on its head in a great way.
Awesome. So you talked a little bit of like about how you write songs. Do you all write songs together, or do you mostly bring songs in? And
I feel like only recently we found our blueprint. A lot of the times I'll start with a melodic, either a guitar part or a vocal melody, and it's just the bare bones, a simple structure. I'll then bring that to Kate. We'll fashion out some semi-concrete lyrics, and then give all that to Devin. We all sit down and kind of work our way through it. But as of lately, especially with this album, we've all pretty much contributed equally, all in the same time.
Yeah, lyrically even.
Yeah, even we found that it's much more cohesive if we just all sit down and give input as needed. Like when one of us starts to get dry on information and ideas, we just kind of pitch in and kick it into the next level.
You can go down the line for this one. Who are your biggest music inspirations?
Oh my goodness. I would be lying if I didn't say The Fray. I absolutely love The Fray. I love Coldplay and Ray LaMontagne. Those are some of my off the top of my head. Pop music mixed with a little bit of soul or even R&B stuff that me personally, that's my absolute.
I have a very wide range of musical taste. I like pretty much everything except for like super hard, constant screamo or like modern day country. Both of those probably I don't listen to, but everything else I do. So
You say everything but modern day country. Who are like some older country artists that you like?
really like anything from probably 90s country back. I like.
You're a big Patsy Cline fan.
Yeah, I love Patsy Cline. I listened to her a lot growing up. And I listened to a lot of Disney music, honestly. That's kind of what I grew up on. I had older siblings, though, too, so I listened to a lot of 80s music growing up as well.
I also listen to all types of music. As far as inspiration, I don't really listen to music. The music that I make never really matches the music that I listen to. But Pink Floyd, pretty big influence on me, just the way they arrange music. Wolfpack, we talked about earlier. Just great musicianship attracts me, and production school, so.
Are you into Snarky Puppy?
Not so much. I like the member, like, what's the bass player's name? Michael League, or I think it's League, but the players individually, I've seen them do, side projects or videos for this and that, and it's just, they're amazing musicians, but I just can't get on board with all of Snarky Puppy's music. Recently I found a record, I can't remember what it's called, but there's one that's reaching out to me.
Snarky Puppy is really cool. I think like their videos are really aesthetically pleasing, and I think they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
I'm not like
right. There's a spot in my heart for jam music and like low volume funk and all that stuff. Like Humphreys McGee and really kind of experimental like music school guys doing stuff. But yeah, I don't relax to it.
It's not what you come home to at the end of the
Right,
day.
right.
I should probably clarify. I like country, just not like pop, like radio country.
Yeah.
Avets and all them are good, just not, 104.1 country.
A little bit of Garth Brooks.
I mean, maybe like a
James
anyways.
Taylor,
Yeah, like that's okay.
What is your favorite show y'all played together?
I have one.
You can have different favorites.
To start the ball rolling. We played at Black Cat Burrito in Boone, North Carolina one time 3-4 years ago now, probably longer than that, but it was one of our first times. It was like in a period of time where we were traveling a lot and playing a lot of like out-of-town shows, and it was a fun time, and I had never played a restaurant before. Whenever they told us we were playing there, I was like, okay, I'm going to trust you that it's cool. But apparently that they don't do music there a lot, or they didn't at the time. But it was a really cool turnout. We played well, and a lot of friends came out, and it's a good
Very
vibe.
intimidating because when you first see this place, it is straight up a restaurant.
Oh yeah, they were like moving tables and
Yeah.
chairs out of the way.
And so we
like,
got there in
putting them up.
sunlight, and there was everything is in place. People are eating giant burritos the
We ate
size of
there
your
earlier
arm,
today.
and we're like, we're gonna play in this space. This is gonna be so strange to be in this burrito shop. Yeah, definitely one of the most intimate, like awe-inspiring
Yeah,
things.
people were like sitting on the floor. It was so cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Were you all cramped at all, like,
No.
because it was a restaurant? Yeah.
No.
It was small, but it was like in a good way.
Yeah. No, that was a great one. We used to play in Bristol, Tennessee as well. There's
Oh,
this
yeah.
this one. We did a lot of like bar sets. You'd play in the middle of the night, 3-4 hour sets where you take breaks. And O'Manon's Pub, was that the name of it? Yeah, right on the Bristol, Tennessee, Virginia line. Met some really great people, and one gentleman in particular who is an awesome looking dude, but Tom was his name, and he's a Harley Davidson wearing, like, very intimidating gentleman, towered over all of us.
Yeah, we were playing and all of our stuff was so sappy and was definitely not bar music, and we were like, man, these guys are gonna hate us. And like, yeah, Tom looking.
He came up
with his
afterward,
biker gear
almost
and-
in tears, saying how much he loved us and invited us. He eventually got us to play a house show with him, and
Yeah.
invited us to his house for like a 4th of July party. It was
It was so cool, but it was so unexpected
Yeah.
initially. It was awesome.
so. Tom, if you hear this,
Yeah.
we miss you.
Love it, Tom.
I have one more. We played at King's in Raleigh within the last year with a band called Front Country. I love that band. But it was just a really cool vibe, and it reminded me a lot of the Garage that was here in Winston.
R.I.P.
Yeah, and I'm getting the chilies right now just talking about it. But it was good to be in a place that was very much like the Garage, had good bands come through from the posters we saw on the wall. And it was in the middle of, we were actually doing like a lot of shows to raise awareness for our Kickstarter campaign that we used to record our most recent record. But yeah, it was just a really good night, a lot of good fans, great sound people, and it's just it was good.
Going to a new city and playing a venue that you've never played before, you kind of expect to just like see the built-in crowd that the other bands are bringing, and maybe some of them will like you. But it was really cool because everyone was really receptive and awesome. And then, of course, the last show at the Garage was amazing because we crowd surfed, and that was great.
Really, all the shows at the Garage
All the shows at the Garage,
are the top, and then everything else. But
New Year's shows.
If I was a rambling man, I would ramble, stumbling on the words that my mother warned. If I was a gambling man, I would risk it all, give up all my things for a long lost love, give up everything for a long lost love. Time has taught me anything, that when it rains, it pours. Hope you got the tools and the time to endure. Faith is all I wanted, but can find a bigger cure. Trying to find the time to raise a little girl. Need to lose the tools consistency when I open up the doors. It's hard enough to stand after a day on the floor. If I had my father's hands, I could have built up the wall. Sure enough to stand after 1,000 years or more. Sure enough to stand to end our little wars. All lies awake, prying at the gates. Timeless, not awake, so truth is self-evident. I see in common sense, most commonly out of sorts. I'm on the ropes again, touching my nose to them as I'm backing into the soil. On all my best of days, I hate myself in ways should never be spoken. Poised in a perfect way, poison myself again, dement what I obscure. Truth is irrelevant, I seem superfluous when the reckoning comes ashore. Short in the best of ways, my tongue stays out of place, my feet aren't far before. On all my best of days, I hate myself in ways should never be spoken. Poised in a perfect way, poison myself again, dement what I obscure.
What would you say would be your weirdest or worst show that you've had?
Bristol, Tennessee.
Also.
O'Mainen's Pub. Yeah.
Some of the nights are weird there.
It's just a hit or miss crowd.
Night.
It's-
It's late night in.
You said it was the same night?
No,
Venue.
same venue. We played there again, probably the same year. I think it was maybe 2013 or 14 or something along those lines. Did the same kind of shtick. We played a 3 to 4 hour set, playing covers and our music, and we're like, I don't know how this is going over. And we got to meet a lovely young woman named Skeeter, who
She
was
very persistent.
yeah, she was persistent on Kate, who wouldn't be?
And I
So
ended up having to sneak out of the bar.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Back.
She was
Yeah.
saying that she could
Yeah.
yeah,
That's all.
one of those.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's okay.
I have another one.
There was just some uncomfortable things.
Yeah.
We love Durham. We played earlier, especially early in like us starting the Genuine. We were kind of between multiple genres, and so we would get a lot of bills with bands that had like one aspect of something that we did on one song maybe. So we would do a lot of country music or a lot of folk bands or indie bands, all kinds of stuff. We played one show in Durham at Motorco, the garage at Motorco.
I completely forgot about that.
And we opened for these two young kids with Ibanez's, just shredding metal licks all day. No drums, no vocals, just shredding.
Hey, that's ingenuity,
Interesting
you know?
bill.
Like,
It's very strange. And it was like 4 p.m., so the sun was out, and like the garage door was open.
hey, you're back home before dark. You know?
That's
like-
right. That's right. But that's a pretty weird show.
There's been a lot of. I feel like that's just par for the course. There's been a lot of strange happenings.
You said you've had to like deal with a bunch of different genres. What would you classify yourself as?
I think it's easier now than it's ever been.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
We're definitely finding a channel, so to speak.
Indie alternative.
Yeah, think of the vaguest genres: indie, Americana, folk.
I wouldn't even say folk anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Not so much anymore.
I think alternative is the new umbrella that we fall under,
Yeah.
according to Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all of the music stores. But
Yeah, we have rock tendencies. We have like cinematic tendencies. But other than that, it's kind of harder to Afro, lo-fi, jazz, hop, polka. Kids these days.
so we don't have an answer.
Gotcha.
Just listen to it, and you'll find out.
It is what you want it to be.
It's whatever you want it to be.
We don't live within the lines, man.
Not part of the system.
Society.
Crap, I had a good question. Where did it go? Let's see.
Is this just a prop?
Yeah, I think it's a problem.
Yeah, it's just a prop.
Do you have any releases you want to talk about, or any upcoming releases or past releases?
Yeah, so I think December was the first, but over the last few months, we've been releasing singles from our upcoming full-length album that we just finished recording last year, towards the end of the year. We don't have a release date yet. We're kind of mapping out what we want to do and the best way we want to do it. But we're putting out singles, and there should be one more coming in the coming month.
Awesome. Where'd you record at?
We recorded with Stephen Price. I think he's based out of High Point. Yeah, it was a great experience.
Poison in my soul and burning through my veins. Lastly attacks the heart and first attacks the brain. If you let it move the sickness, it will soon retain. Deep inside your bones, or should I let it rain? Overwhelmed. Poison is my choice, it's taking me in waves. Lastly attracts the strong and first attracts the faint. If you so choose the sickness, it will soon retain. Deep inside your bones, or should I let it rain?
Well, thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you
thanks
guys
for
so
having
much.
us.
Y'all set was awesome.
Thank you.
Can't wait to post it. We'd like to plug our sponsor, Heyday Guitars. Heyday Guitars is an awesome guitar shop at 414 Brookstown Avenue. Come on by. Michael will set you up with a guitar or amp. If you like this, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let us know how we did, and let us know who you'd like to see. Let us know if you'd like to be on Canary Sessions. Check us out next time. My name is Hudson. Thank you.